Alright guys and gals, we're back at it again with the Mecha Team Leader by LEGO Fortnite. This is set number 77078. Contains 2,503 pieces, retails for $249.99, and the set was provided by the LEGO Group for early review. Thank you, LEGO. Once again, we're back at this, and yeah, we got them to stand up now, and this is going to be a very tall build. But, that's what we did. So last installment we did do this and the skin of this leg. So we got the Durr Burger and all that here. So nothing too bad. And we just decided that last time this thing feels a little bit wobbly here. This thing is not a, not something I'd like to leave standing up for too long. And yeah, the joints are stiff. I don't know, it's just not that fun, and I'm really just losing interest in this. And I got some stories to tell today, so we've got to be in for a treat. And yeah, and so today we're going to be focusing on bags 11 and 12. I was going to film a set in between this, and I thought, I got the space on the card, let's do it, And that's what we have left for stickers. What is that, 5 more stickers? Not too bad. So stickers have been very mild in this. And we've already experienced some parts coming off in the set's out of 9. And yeah, and it's kind of getting to be kind of more of a nuisance than anything else putting this one together. So yeah, in this installment we're going to focus on bags 11 and 12. Alright folks, let's begin. Let's build it, starting with bag 11. I'm going to lay this guy down here so I don't have that fall down. Gives us more room here to work on the workbench. I've been cleaning off stuff. Right now I just got done with the flower shop and apartment. I'm starting the haunted house, and I haven't really done anything with the creator sets that I have, but that's not the fun part. I opened up my email today and got 3 more offers. Oh, that doesn't sound too bad, Jay. Well, not too bad, but each one of the offers has 4 sets. So yeah, I'm going to be here. So I got a total of 7 sets that are coming in. One that I really want to do, okay, and it's something we've done on here before. Oh my goodness, look how boring the colors look in this. Ugh. Let's get it out of the way. But I got this, I got one set that I really want to do. There's 2 sets I'm like not sure of. We've done them before, but I just really don't want to do them. And the other one has a lot of 4. Unfortunately, I want to do 2 of the sets out of the 4, so probably about 3 to 4 sets that I just don't want. So I like, okay. But I think they're going to be smaller sets. I'm hoping they are, because I really, just going to be honest, just tired of working on large sets. I hope they got more color than this thing does. And yeah, we're experiencing an earthquake right now, but it's just a little bouncy. Here's the deal. You're ever out here and you hear what sounds like thunder? Yeah. Wait. Alright, see right here, they want us to make 2 of these. Okay, I see how they go on. Start with this one here first, put it right there, and this goes here. I'm right here. Yeah, it's weird. We're having an earthquake. It's like the 2nd time I've ever done these on here and we're getting earthquakes. They're very scary, huh? Earthquakes we're used to out here. Imagine back east, they're having their big massive tornadoes and stuff, and out here we just shake, rattle, and roll. Except houses here are we're literally 2 foot into the ground of just concrete and anchors. Although these houses out here will not survive a hurricane or a tornado, they can survive earthquakes. So anyways, back to the sets I'm getting. One of them I'm just debating on just canceling, but I don't know yet. It always makes good, interesting commentary for the channel. Oh, this goes here. You can tell I just don't care about this set anymore. It's gotten to be gloomy colors again, and now we're just doing pointless stuff. This part here stays on this side here. But yeah, I'm kind of tired of doing sets. And my neighbor, all this guy does, I don't know what he's doing, but he drives his car back and forth on the street. Just literally just drives it. And gas out here is $6 a gallon. And this guy will sometimes sit in his car. Oh man, I don't know what's with people. People are getting kind of strange today. I don't know, but he just sits in there or just drives up and down the street. Now I live at a dead end, so obviously that's, you know, that's not going to help out much. But I'm like, I don't know what's going on with people today. I just kind of stay back here and do Lego stuff. But yeah, my neighbors are something else. They're kind of interesting characters. Right now I got a slight sore throat. I hope it's nothing more than just slept on my throat wrong, but it started last night before I went to bed. So I don't know if it's because I've been coughing because of the air or something else. So I'm hoping it's nothing, because I don't want it to be worse. It wasn't as bad, but it doesn't help too, and I chew on my tongue. But, yeah. But anyways, though, I have so many sets now that I have to go through. It's not even funny. Well, that just came off. Lego, I'm going to be honest, this is probably half the size. Probably wouldn't have been so bad. But a full-size mech, I'm going to be honest, I'm already just... I'm not throwing in the towel, but I should have done that vintage telephone set. I do need these for trailers. Hey, you know what? I got to tip my hat off to you guys and guys who like the rants, who like the stories, who like to hear me complain on these videos. Imagine how much fun I'm having. Just imagine somebody actually wanting this behemoth. This is not a fun one to put together today. I'm trying to get things done quickly so I can get... Because the next sets that are coming in, I'm hoping they got more color than this. This one looks like a lot of color, but I'd say it's probably half and half so far. And I'm just kind of pooped on working on stuff like this. I really want to get into my stuff. I was really hoping to get into... Okay, this goes like this. And these ones go here. I'm really hoping to get into that travel trailer. I may not even get to it this year because I'm just getting hit with sets like left and right. I haven't even finished up the stuff they sent me before the tariff taxes hit. Like literally, I'm still working on those. I just got done with the city sets. I literally got the city sets done. Be careful, there's a lot of parts in here. There's a slope that goes right here. I just barely saw it. The instructions can be a little tricky, so I'll make that be known in the thing, but the review. But I really want to get back onto my own projects. Probably won't happen for a while. I just got done with the tutorial, a whole set tutorial thing. I'm thinking of leaning more towards 100 pieces cap on my tutorials on the main, and if they're over 100 pieces, because I don't know until I'm done building a creation. If they're over 100 pieces, I'm probably going to lean towards putting them on YouTube memberships as exclusives. You know, what would I do that Friday? It'd just be a speed build of the thing. That'll be it. That kind of thing. All right, I thought we were done with this, but apparently we're not. Okay, making sure this purple's here, this thing's back here. This goes in here like that. It's like it just sits right on these studs here. This, I would bring it up closer and show it to you, but this thing's already acting kind of stupid right now, and I don't want to deal with it. So it goes right there. I mean, maybe I can. It goes right here. That maybe be a help. Looks like it's lined up. So this probably wraps around like that. Might be another one for the other side. We don't know yet. Your guess is as good as mine on this one here. And yeah, this is getting to be boring. At the beginning with the sword, so I thought, okay, maybe this one could be promising, but I'm trying hard, guys and gals, to actually like this one. This is not fun at all. Now we got to put this in here, so you have to fold these. And this snaps in here, and this 2x4 opening here. Okay, and don't forget the brick with bow. This goes right past these slopes right here. Okay, and I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. And then now it looks like we're adding more decorations. Looks like this bag here is just skin. I don't know. I'm working kind of slow today. I opened up that email and I got more sets. I know somebody would be jumping for joy, but I was like, oh man, I want to get to my own builds. But so like I said, half and half look fun. I just got to do them, I guess. So. Jay, why don't you just tell them no? I could. My afraid is if I keep saying no, they won't send any more. And then, all right. And this goes right on these three pieces right here, these three studs. From what I'm gathering, though, it looks like it goes right there. If you can see. I think that's how it goes. I'll bring it up so you can see it better. Right there. All right. Seeing if anybody's coming up the walk. And yeah, my voice is starting to crack. Yep. I don't know if it's allergies or a head cold or what, but maybe it's the summer blues of being stuck at home. So I'm trying to get all these done for you. Hold on, so this goes like that, I think. It doesn't show this backside. I'm just inferring what they want here. And then now we have to flip this thing over and pray we don't break anything. I may have to leave it standing up. Give me an old-fashioned city set any day. And here I was complaining about city sets. Now it goes here. I'm hoping this doesn't fall out of my hand and break. You put this guy, what I'm gathering, this corner right here goes here like this. And you just swing it in. This is not an easy one to work on. I'd like to say some very colorful language on this thing, but I can't. So hopefully that's where that's supposed to go. It looks like it in the building guide. So I'll just snap that in there. You can see where it's pinned there, and the other stud is right down in there. Alright, before I take this out of my hand, are we going to be doing anything on this? It looks like we're not, so let me lay this thing back down. Yeah, like I said, it could be worse. It could be doing something fun right now, huh? Oh, we're doing that same thing again with the hinges. This one's a mirror. I didn't even know that. More and more, I'm starting to get to the point of actually, and I'm going to say it, hate this thing. I can't wait to read the comments on here. It could either be, oh, Jay, I agree with you, or Jay, how dare you? This is the most awesome thing in the world. What's awesome is when I put it in the parts bin ready to be recycled for mocks and tutorials that I'll probably never get to. I have so many concepts and prototypes right now. It's not even funny. Like, that's all I've been doing. And I'm like, oh, I could build this, and I look and thinking, oh, I have another 10, 12 sets left to edit. I can't get to this right now. Whoops, that don't go there. So I have to kind of skip it. Or sometimes I'll get an idea built and film it, thinking, oh, I got time to get the tutorial done. Nope, not for a while, so it'll just sit there. And then that's where that goes. So it's the same thing as that. So if you're building yours, it might be mirrored. It might be. I mean, I'm going to survive this. I mean, we're already halfway. We're over halfway done. There's only 19 bags. Thank goodness. This is 11. Like I said, I have a friend of mine who just loves doing sets. This is like his go-to. He just loves building things from a building guide. Anybody can build from a building guide. I like to build from scratch. Like I'm looking at the parts out of here thinking, you know how many planes or boats and stuff I could build out of these cool items? And what are we choosing to build? This hideous thing. So it's like that saying, got to get your vegetables done before your dessert. Yeah, this is already coming apart. The other one did the same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and just say that, yeah, this is starting to get redundant. The colors are starting to get bland. If it's going to continuously get bland, and yeah, it's not fun at all. Trying to keep the rants down to a minimum, though. Yeah, just the size of this. I think this is not meant to be a playable model. So if you're looking for this for your son or daughter, unless they're not going to play with this, and it's just going to sit on their shelf and collect dust, you know, this is not worth it. So if you like this, knock yourself out. You're going to get at least something to build. You get something to do over the summer. I can think of other things to do than this, but well, we're stuck with it now. Okay. And then once we get that, yeah, this is the same exact thing. If I knew that, I didn't read ahead this time because I have other things to do. But we had to put those decorations on there. I may save that for last, but I don't know. I think the colors make it boring. It's like I did when I was doing the that friendship set, that Lego Friends set, where the parts were mostly scratched in it, and the big stickers. At least it had bright colors through that one. But this one here is just kind of dull and boring. I play Fortnite, but not that much, but I guess if, like I said, if you're heavy into the game and you're into memorabilia. Okay, it wants me to put that on there now. But before we put that on there now, I'm going to try something here. Okay, I'm not putting that on there now, because I have to pick that monstrous thing up. There's a difference, and this is something even I've noticed when I build my own stuff. You get your builds too big and they're hard to move around. They're undesirable. And I know what I forgot to do? Turn on the ring light here. I gotta find the right wire that has the ring light attached. They get too big. They're hard to move around. They're just meant to sit on a shelf, look pretty, whatever. I wouldn't want to be in an earthquake when this thing comes crashing down. Oh, I forgot to put the slopes there, but it goes here like this. Ooh. Okay, just bend it like this and stick this in there. I just want to see here if it's possible just to snap that on like that. Now, Jay, you're not following the instructions. Well, that's the beauty about being a mock builder. You don't have to follow the instructions. That's only when you're done you want to preserve it. It's nice to get customers on Rebrickable saying, "Here, your stuff's got cake with features." That's the whole goal, is to cake it with features. Then we're going to build those other things. Let's do these real quick here. I'm just going to pre-attach everything to this because it's easy to handle. I mean, honestly, it's easier to mess with a small part. And missing a jumper plate. Uh-oh. First off, did I put them in the wrong place? But that was the only place. That must mean they're still in the bag. Oh, there it is. I just want to get this thing out of the way so I can get back into doing something fun. I have enough memory card right now to do 2 of these today. And today is the 29th of July 2025. It is a Tuesday evening. Yeah, so. And this one goes right here. It's a lot easier to show you here without this in the way. So see what I'm going to do here is stick this right here. See where that goes? And then this point here. Wait a minute, hold on, maybe not. Okay, I'm confused. See how this goes right here? And then I really hate this thing. This goes here, right here. And this one goes here. Now it makes more sense. So you can have a better look on how that goes together there if you're stuck there. Okay, I know some people are going to say I complain too much. Why do I want to watch this guy? Yeah, well, at least I'm telling you that it's boring and I'm not having fun. And this one here goes on this side with this at the bottom here. This piece goes here, and then we swing it to right there. Looks like a 4-year-old put that together. No, I can't. I don't want to insult a 4-year-old. I'm sure they could do a better job than this. Alright, now we got to pick this thing back up. And we got to stick this here. Let's see if my method works here. Will this just fit right in here? It should fit right in the center where you have 2 studs right here. And then I'm just going to press right in this middle here. Okay, it does fit. This is locked in pretty good. And then we'll put this here. Yeah, it's a little easier doing it like this. And let me get that up there closer to show you. Yeah, it's a lot easier to manage that. You know, not too bad. And oh my goodness, we got some colors coming up here. We don't know yet, but that's what we have remaining for bag 11. Alright, I think we're going to wrap up with bag 12. That doesn't look too bad. It's small, isn't it? It shouldn't be here for too long. Well, we won't know because the bag's all... yeah, let's drag the build out even longer. Well, at least that's a treat. We just got done with the boring stuff, and now we got some color again. Okay, well, some color. I like bright colors in my sets. This one here is just kind of all over the place. And now it looks like we're building, it looks like part of an arm. Not a hand, but an arm. And right now I'm shadow filing the files for part 1 of this set. So we're just finally I'm starting to edit parts, or bags 1 and 2, and here we're on 11 and 12. So that just shows you how far behind I am right now. And at least now we're building with color again. We're not just doing black and white. But we are going to be doing Technic. Boy, that looks familiar. Are we doing the same thing on this? Because, yeah. Technic. Yeah. Long day at work. Bad news, that's what I heard on TV today, and I don't know how true it is. And then doing this thing. Okay, stick that there. Got this piece here. Make sure it's perpendicular. Yeah, I'm hoping this little sore throat is not going to be something major. Just gargle some salt water or something. I think it's more of an ache, but maybe it's the set, maybe it's making me sick. Okay, this is a nice. I'm waiting for them to bring out like a vibrant green, like where it's like neon green. It'd be kind of cool. I mean, this is lime green. I saw this color the first time it came out. I was like, well, that looks like a fun color to build with. Have I really built with it? Not really. I think I built a car. I'd like to build some more cars out of this. So I'm looking for car parts. For this. This is a very fun color to build with, so I'm looking for that. Alright, it looks like we're building something with joints. Not that joint. Maybe after this one that wouldn't be a bad idea. But I don't do that stuff. You gotta listen for the ear. Oh, we gotta put another one together. So we're double jointed? Look at all that. I thought this was Lego. Anybody remembers those old, what was that, an erector set? That's what it kind of reminds me of. Does it matter which way it goes? No, it goes like that. Boy, that's hard to bend. As heavy as this thing is, I can see why we're making it extra durable. In Technic, when you take it apart, it's a turd. It's very hard. Oh, and speaking while I'm doing this, I want to give everybody on my main channel that's been a contributor a shout out. I always appreciate it. That's always a big help, because it gets me away from doing sets like this eventually and get back to my own builds. I want to thank my Patreon supporters for sticking around and, yeah, and just enjoying the content there, as well as my rebrickable customers. You're lucky you get to build my stuff. I got to do this right now. And I want to thank my YouTube subscribers, commenters, and anybody who likes the video. That's always appreciative. And if you like this style of video, you know, hey, cool. If you don't, I'll understand. You know, you don't want to see a grown man do this stuff. I don't blame you. And complain through the whole build, rolling his eyes, going, oh my goodness, why am I building this today? I'm still asking that same question myself. Oh, I put these on wrong. I don't know how critical it is, but I'm going to... I just want to take off this brick here, and it's taken off the Technic pins. This is why I just despise Technic. I don't know how critical it is. I don't think it is, but we gotta follow the instructions. And right now, I think now I'm on my 10th bin of Lego. As terms of sets, parting out sets, or lack of parting out, I have been literally, like, I have 10 bins of sets that are built that I need to go through. And I have not had a chance to really take them apart. And I'm afraid to take a year off from the ambassador thing. Just because they might, if you're inactive for too long, they'll boot you out. So I don't know exactly what that means. So you got to be very careful on that. Does that fit in there? Or is it something else? Oh, it's this. You stick this in here. Like that. I don't know how far it goes. And maybe it goes in halfway. That would make more sense like that. Except for the decorations on the front, it's not bad. It's just like these things I know keep falling off, so I mean we got more items that'll fall off on this. I got one on there, huh? That's not bad. At least we got something going. You know, speaking of, sometimes I'll get hate comments and stuff here and there. You know, I have not had anything in a while, which is good. Getting kind of lonely without all the hate, huh? And then this thing goes in here. Like that. So now hopefully we're getting back to regular Lego here. Looks like we are. And then close this up. Put this thing in here loose. Let's stick the pin in here. You may want to get, well, no, you stick it in there loose like that. Stick this in here and then proceed to push it in. And wiggle it in. You know, if it doesn't go in, wiggle it in. I mean, Lego made all attempts to make this thing as durable as they can. But these still, like, I feel like I'm ready to break these. Alright, well, we think we were done. No, look. More Technic. More Technic. Maybe I should start requesting Technic sets. Maybe the Technic sets have less Technic in them. That's kind of a weird piece to have right there. Okay, this goes on the top. Okay, it goes like that. And we need this guy here. These go in here. Snaps and plays. There's a lot of ears in this one. There's a lot of ears. This set really is listening to you. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to line these up like this. See that? That's this side, and that's this side. I learned from those. I'm going to pre-do it. And this shows this like this. This goes down here. And you can tell that these line up. Well, maybe that's how it's supposed to be. And I know somebody's probably laughing, but yeah, I'm not much into Technic, so it should look like that. There goes the air condition. Wonder how much that's going to cost. And then we stick this in here. Just kind of rotate till it fits in and then stick it in there. I'm sure it goes like that. Now I'm walking through this very slow just in case somebody might need help with that. You know? Alright, this goes here. Making sure the blue thing is up high. This fits in like this. And then we got to stick our nails in here. Now just wiggle it in. Don't have to fight it. Well, until it falls on the ground. Don't worry, guys and gals. We're going to get to something fun eventually, I swear. Once we get it in, you push it in. The first one's always the pain. The rest of them are pretty easy. You just rotate a little bit until that pin fits in. Just rotate your pin. And then rotate it around, and you put these in the bottom here on the pins. I mean, it's pinned together very well. Except I'm missing a pin. I got millions of those, but see, we're already having parts fall off. 8.5 it is. I got to find out where that went, but before I do, I want to put this together. Alright, let me go find a pin. Make sure you're working on a table that has a lip or something. Oh, I see it. I use that to hold all the spare pieces, just in case. Hang on to any extra parts you have, you may need them. One thing I've noticed, though, is this a collaborative build? I need to go back through and reread the building guide. I think we put all these parts on at the very end, but you got to have the torso done before you can continue the rest. So I think this is just meant to be a solo build and nothing more. I can use that, but no, we got to use it for this. It's like I could use that for something fun. Jay, you can hold off. Yeah, I can hold off. It's just how much more this is getting to be insane here. I wish these tiles did not have holes. And two, I don't think I've seen those tiles in lime green. Well, for me, I haven't seen them. All right. Huh? I rotated over. Okay, I gotta put. Okay, I forgot to put this in here. There we go. That's much better. That's a tile. Okay. I wonder if I could do one of these builds, just not talking in it, since some people prefer that. I don't know. Oh, we're almost done here. Maybe another hour or so with Technic. I'm getting kind of parched. I got to get something to drink after this one. Maybe something stiff, but I don't drink alcohol, so I got to think of something else. This is not a... Okay, that kind of wraps around that a little bit. And now we put the tile here. And then this guy has a wing on it, and it goes over here like that. Hoping I got that on right. And this goes here, and then we got bowels to put on there, or plates with bowels. It's not bad. We can survive that there. And that looks like that's it. And does this get attached, or do we just sit here with its arm laying on the ground? I'm assuming that it's an arm. I mean, we haven't done arms yet. And that's it for that. Now, we don't... Where does this piece go? I have no clue. Let's see where it fell off. And maybe I can get this guy to sit. Let's see here. Feel like I'm ready to break it. Now, if I did this and it broke, oh, yeah, this thing's pardon my language, a POS. It's falling apart by just moving this. These are falling off. Lego, I'm going to give it an 8. I said the build quality is pretty good, but I think this is just meant to sit and do absolutely nothing. These fell off. Out of all places, where do these go now? And I'm going to have to go back and look at the book. Yep. Okay, they go here. Alright, I'm ready to say some very colorful language here. this is why I'm doing these videos, because I want to show you how bad some of these sets are. This one here, when I'm done with it in the review, it goes right in the parts bin. I'm just going to chuck it in there and forget about it until I need a part off of it. So this piece fell off. We've already had these fall off. The eyes are falling off. Yeah, this is not a Smurfy build. I'm already having difficulties with this. Alright. We're not even done building it yet because I haven't even... I gotta find out where all the missing parts are flaking off at. I mean, yeah. You want to spend 250 bucks for this? Knock yourself out. I feel like I'm wasting time at this point because I'm spending half the time putting parts back on it. This is meant to just sit on a shelf. So kiddies, if you're buying this to play with, don't play with it. Parents, if you're buying this for your kids to play with, don't even waste your money on it. Unless you're a game enthusiast and you want this in your game room, go right ahead. So this is you know how bad I want to cuss right now and say some really inappropriate stuff about this here. Best thing is not even to mess with these again. So yeah, we're already at an 8. Build quality now is starting to lack. The joints are stiff, so that's pretty good. Now, summation of thoughts. Here we go. Everybody's favorite part of the video, because that means we're getting ready to wrap up here. Honestly, this is a turd. If you're looking for something that's easy to build, let me get this straightened out for you here. That's what we've done so far. If you're looking for something that's easy to build, look somewhere else. Being blunt with you. 8, we're at an 8.5 now, I think. So this has got to go somewhere. And we still haven't touched the stickers yet. It's starting to get me worried. And yeah, so it looks like we're going to be continuing on with the arm in the next build. But I'm not too happy with this set. I'm getting more disgusted with it than anything. Not that it's hard. This is something that you just sit on a shelf and just admire. So, but at bags 13 and 14, yeah, bags 13 looks like we're messing with mostly lime green. You really can't see, but I don't want to keep messing with the camera. And bag 14, we're doing gray again. Yippee. Okay, well, I'm parched. I gotta get something to eat. Tell me what you think so far. To me, it's just another one of these shelf queens that we're gonna have to dust off every once in a while.